Hello, happy Thursday, Paul is Best for UK here and welcome to another Game of Day video. So today we're looking at the Megadrive version of Hard Drivin, which is based on the Atari original coin-up machine. I did play this back in the day on the Megadrive, and this is one of the better versions of the game actually. It was a bit slow on almost every system that it come on. The Amiga version was quite impressive as well. The Commodore 64 version was is probably the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. Don't play the Commodore 64 version, or better still, check out my ancient video about the Commodore 64 version because it is absolutely fucking stupid. I mean, it's not even worth the effort of bloody putting it on a cassette. But yeah, this is the Megadrive version, so let's have a look at this. So we're going to go for auto because it makes it easier for Game of Day. Turn key to start, head your turn key. There we go, press start button. Right, they've tried to emulate a sort of starter motor there. So this is the Megadrive version of the game. It's still quite slow because obviously the Megadrive doesn't really have the chips to handle a game like the arcade coin-up original would have done. It would have been benefited definitely from that processor that was inside the Virtua Racing cartridge. This is definitely, even though it's running at a slow frame rate, this is definitely one of the better conversions of the game, to be honest. For a console game, yeah, it's hard to maybe recommend it because obviously you're paying quite a lot of money for a cartridge back in the day, and because of the slow frame rate, it depends what your expectations are back in the day. If you wanted the true arcade experience, it's definitely not that. It's too slow. But the arcade machine is very smooth for the frame rate. But saying that, back in the day when this was released, you might not have noticed the frame rate so much as you would now, because obviously we're all used to extreme high frame rates on almost every game, so maybe it would have been credible. The game is pretty difficult to play, to be honest, but it is called Hard Drivin, let's face it. It's a lot more difficult to play with the D-pad as well, because there's no analog sense to it, so you just got to sort of like hope for the best sort of thing with the steering. Every time you press left and right, it's like almost like a full lock in a real car. Every time left, right, so you've just got to get that center balance right. But yeah, that's Hard Drivin on the Megadrive. It's ambitious, it does the job, but you might be disappointed with it. If you've ever played the arcade machine, you might be disappointed. But it's 100 million times better than the Commodore 64 version. So that's one good thing, I suppose. So thank you for watching. I'm going to give that one 7 out of 10. Goodbye.